Hello guys, my name is Wolf. Today we'll be looking at this car I built. So if you didn't watch the previous video, you know that my car broke. But I restored it in a different form. This car here looks like this in real life. Blah blah, it's pretty fast. But we'll get to that in a moment. Now the first thoughts of looking at this car is it looks like a 4GT. But it ain't no 4GT because this thing got a beefy supercharged 6.5 liter V10 that makes 720 horsepower, which is definitely a lot more than whatever V6 is in here. Now let's take a look underneath the hood. So let's first take a look at the exterior looks. So in the front we have this like pointy nose that protrudes. It has these very like small tail light or headlight. Has two holes here for the front vents. Has a very in like the interior is very squished. As you can see, very compact. Has slightly angled doors that lead into a ginormous vent. It has a slanted roof that goes down to lead to a window that shows the engine. It's pretty hard to see, but the engine's in there. And over here in the back is pretty flat, but it has taillights and a quad exhaust in the center. And that's about it. The door is pretty smooth underneath, very aerodynamic. It's just holes that show you the exhaust from underneath. And now let's take a look at all the features. So let's start off with the front. It does open to reveal nothing because there's no room, because these vents and this aerodynamics only let you access to your window washer fluid. Makes sense, most supercars have no trunks. Next up we got is the doors actually open, which looks pretty cool. And inside we have, this one's the manual transmission. You can in fact get the dual clutch, but it's relatively simple. We got bucket seats in there, and yeah, pretty simple interior. Next up we have is this ginormous vent, which is hard to see, but there is some engine stuff going on. Now we've got my favorite part, the back. Yes, it is very flush when closed. When you open it up, oh boy, you can see that V10 in action. This is what it looks like. And the actual supercharger. And it looks pretty alright for what I could fit in here. It's pretty huge, as you can see. It goes really deep into the engine. It goes up to here basically. So it's pretty deep. And the exhausts are super realistic. They are like actually like all connected in there. My camera's acting blurry because it's trying to focus on that 4GT. Okay, so let's move on to comparisons. So I already compared that thing, but now we're actually going to compare it with some real Lego sets. I know the 4GT was, but alright. So we got McLaren Alva. Now, as you can see, it looks tiny compared to my car. That's because it is. This is a 10 stud. This thing is a absolute ginormous thing for being Lego fig sized. This is 8 stud. This is already big enough for minifigs, but this is massive. This is too big. Yet this doesn't open enough. This opens everything. You can see. That's how it looks exploded. That's satisfying. Oh, technical difficulties. Anyways, next up, this one's pretty detailed, but next up we got is really old Lego set. We got FXXK. And as you can see, it is even tinier because it just fits right in the center. It's kind of angled because these, like, that is tiny. To be honest, it only takes up around 60% of the actual car. But yeah, as you can see, this one has mirrors, which they're putting in the newer sets, which is nice. But this didn't, so yeah. Anyways, this one does fit a minifig. And if you want to actually see, I'm going to take out this fig. Alright, we're going to fit him. Also, I just noticed his visor is backwards. And now we're going to open the doors and cram it in there. Uh-oh. Technical difficult. Oh, and here we have it. Fig inside, and as you can see, his legs do go pretty deep into the well, and his back is not even laying because the roof sits extremely low, but that is pretty cool. And this is how Legos figs usually get in. Pop open the window. Yeah. But this car specifically has little doors that go backwards. Very unrealistic, but okay. Same with this one. That's your door. And this one, that's your door. But yeah. And that is our get out of my car. Oh, technical. Anyways, it's fixed. Anyways, that's it for this video. Next video might be coming soon. Definitely not this car. And if you saw it with the net frame, you're lucky. Or it may or not be. Let me find it. I do have a big stack. May or not be this car. Yeah. I'll give you more seconds. Ooh. That's what it looks like in this one. There you go. That's all you get. Anyways, see you later. This video done.